everybody. So as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, y'all. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Dun, dun, dun. Somebody wants to communicate something, all right? They want to express something to you. Ciao. Somebody feels stressed out. They want to get away. They look at you like they're safe space or their place of peace. Okay. Serenity. That's what they get. That's what they feel when they're with you. Serenity. Okay. This person could feel captivated by you. They're wondering if they've been bewitched. Or, all right, for those of you who have somebody that dibbles and dabbles in things, they could have caused themselves putting a love spell on you, honey. All right, let's see how this reading goes. Dun, dun, dun. Manifest. Someone wants to manifest you and you want to manifest them. We have confession. All right. Someone has something to tell you. Give it time. Commitment. All right. Very interesting. What's the underlying energy here so far? Distance. This could be somebody that lives far away from you, or someone you've been feeling a little bit of space, you know, between you and them most recently. Okay, feeling some emotional distance, a little bit of a disconnect. It could be because you feel this person is keeping something from you, or they haven't told you something. They're going to. Okay. They're going to. For some of you, someone didn't know if they wanted to start or maintain a commitment with you because something was going on with them health-wise, okay? And they didn't know how that would affect you, okay? And so narcissism, for example, is a sickness. I said that before in one of my readings, okay? So in the event you're dealing with a narcissist, beloved, well, okay, they didn't just, you know, come into this earth like that. They weren't just born that way. Something happened, okay? Something happened along the way. Some things happened to make them this way. They didn't just show up here on earth like this, okay? So, with this, give it time. Everything in divine time and let things flow. Person is coming towards you, being honest about what they're dealing with, what they go through. All right, you still have that free will choice as to if this is something you want to deal with or not. All right, I feel like for those of you whose person had a karmic situation going on, person only attracted to themselves what they were in the energy or vibration of. So perhaps other narcissists or people that are very, very self-absorbed and only focused on them and what they're going to do and stuff like that. Okay, how they feel, blah, 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 right? So now this person is in their head a lot with this 9 of Swords because they're feeling like they've given so much of themselves to the wrong people. However, they understand how that could have happened because, again, the energy and vibration that they were in, okay, the vibration they were on. So, got this 9 of Pentacles here. I'm going to go with this is you. All right, this is you. And they feel like you're everything they want but don't deserve. You're everything they want but don't deserve. That's what I just heard. 10 of Wands, they feel like they will stress you out. They will overburden you. They will weigh you down because of who and how they are with this sickness. Okay? Being so self-absorbed. And you could be somebody that's very selfless. But it's like sometimes the universe has to give you a taste of your own medicine in order for you to really understand how you're making others feel, what you're putting people through, things like that. So that could be what this person is going through right now. It's like they're receiving a taste of their own medicine. Okay? And getting the opportunity to really look themselves in the mirror. And they are not liking what they see. They're realizing they have a lot of growing to do. Okay? 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups. They've caused a lot of chaos. They've betrayed a lot of people. Alright? They've let a lot of people down. And all it brought them was, you know, a lot of karma. With this Justice card, they're paying for it now, all right? Everything that they've done to others, you know, they're experiencing. They're going through. Not everything is as it appears to be. Okay? Someone could have been doing everything in their power to overcome certain circumstances, but feeling as if it just wasn't working because, you know, this could have a lot to do with how they treated you as well, is what I'm picking up on. Okay? But not just you. Again, others. But it's like one day you run into that one that is extremely divinely protected. Okay? This is not one you just treat XYZ way. And then they learn some things. Okay? So again, that could go back to that love spell. Did you do something to me? No, you didn't do nothing to him. The universe is taking care of whatever needs to be done here. Okay? Whether that's this person needing to learn a very valuable lesson so they can mature and grow up and heal from the sickness or whatever. But that's what it feels like. Okay? Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords. I feel like this person will get into relationships and then just be deceitful. You know? We got the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you planted a seed. Okay? You planted a seed. This is what they're saying. Give time. Give it time. Okay? You will see something. Oh. I said, the universe is taking care of it. Okay, so perhaps that's what you'll see. And this may not be something you wanted to see with the Two of Swords. It's just, I don't feel like you're happy about this. I don't feel like this makes you feel good, or, you know, like to hear that this person is going through it is not like, oh yeah, that's what you get. You know, that's not the energy you're in at all. Because the Queen of Pentacles is very mature. Extremely grounded. So, you know, again with the generous energy and nurturing energy. That's not how the Queen of Pentacles is. Something about a karmic contract shredding, though. In divine time, again, give it time, Ace of Wands. So it's like, you don't have to do anything. Spirit's doing it. Okay. What's this in the back? Six of Pentacles. Again, you're just very generous. You're a lover. You're a giver. Okay, you're someone who's understanding. Again, patient. You pour into others. Okay. The Empress. Yeah. Okay. So no, I don't feel like you put nothing on them. Okay. If you put anything on them, you put love on them. You put love on them. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Again, you planted seeds. Now, watch them grow. What are the seeds that you planted? Seeds of love. All right? I was just about to say. So, yes, that's what it is. I was just about to say, okay? I'm trying not to laugh too much during the reading yet. Okay? Because it's like Blue is calling it, and then we're pulling those cards. Okay? This happens a lot. But this is a ton of synchronicity right here in one sitting, okay? I was going to say, like, you know who and how this person is. With the Seven of Swords, that's confirming that. Like, I know who you are, but you still just gave them patience, nurturing, love, understanding. You know, just because that's who you are. This person could have just been selfish because all they dealt with was selfish individuals, and they felt like that's how everybody is. That's how people are. And then you like, no. You know, you didn't say that. Your actions are saying that. I also feel like for those of you who take it how it applies, either you know or you knew that this person is doing things they don't have no business. It's like you just know that those things are going to catch up with them. You just know that. You're like, okay, you know. Alright, so we have the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords. Alright, so you're stuck on this person's mind and they watch you a lot. Okay, but they sit here in this hurt energy. Nine of Wands. They sit in this very hurt, sad, lonely energy. Okay, where it's like, this is everything I'm going through. But it feels like you're just chilling. Nothing's really going wrong with you during this separation or during this time that we're distant. All right, let's remember that energy as well. But it's not that nothing's going on with you. You're just grounded. And you're grounded in the right energy at that. And you're open-minded. So you're flexible. If something doesn't go a certain way, you don't try to manipulate the situation. You just trust the process. So again, this person was moving in ways that you knew would eventually catch up with them and they would eventually get tired of. You know, some things sooner or later will get old. This is one of those things. But watching you, drawn to you, can't stop thinking about you. Feels like you just moving on with your life. You ain't even much thinking about them. Wanting to come into union with you, but feels like, is that even still an option? Okay, this is divine masculine energy here. Who is coming across with the narcissist energy. Okay, we got judgment. Your discernment says to just chill, kind of do what it is that you've been doing. If you've been working, keep working. If you've been going on trips and vacationing, that's what you're doing. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to keep doing that. Okay? If you've been chilling and taking time off, you're doing that. Whatever it is. The World and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? But a cycle is ending. I said that. It's the end of a contract. A cycle is ending. There could be some travel going on. For sure. It just feels like you're doing really well. Things are going the way you want them to go. And what you want to manifest, you're going to. With the person that you want to manifest it with. Okay? So then we have the Strength card and the Ten of Cups. So it's a matter of trusting the process. We're all works in progress. Trust the process. A person is being worked on by spirit. It's not anything for you to do, per se. Again, other than what you've been doing. Because it's leading you down the right path. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Three of Wands is like foresight, what's to come. Alright. Four of Wands is what's to come. Okay, underlying energy is the Seven of Swords. So again, this is somebody that has ways about them and is trying to manifest you and wondering why it's not coming through. But there are certain adjustments that this person needs to make within themselves before that could ever be an option. And that's why we have the Tower, Temperance, and Ace of Wands all over here. Because you could want that all you wanted. And Spirit could say, yeah, this is something that's meant to be. You know, eventually when the time comes, the two of you will be together. Because I don't feel like this person ever did anything to you, per se. I just feel like you know who and how they are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even if this is my person, I wouldn't get with them while they was doing X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3. You know, that's the energy here. So it's like adjustments need to be made. Healing needs to happen as to where a person is not so self-absorbed and shallow and totally just all about them and what's in their world, and really just thinking about others too. Because that's the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. You can't come together with another and only think about yourself. That doesn't even make no sense. So how could you come into twin flame union and only think about it yourself? That doesn't make any sense. Okay? So we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. I dropped something, yeah. I dropped something, yeah. Let me see. I think it was my... Alright, y'all. You stay on this person's mind. Again, they have a confession. Is this the confession? It's that they want to be with you, but they don't feel